Hi, what's up? This is Ryan Yokome, and I am coming to you live from my master bedroom. it's uh, it's beautiful outside, and there's some dudes cutting the grass, so it was quite loud. So it's a little quieter in here for you. And I'm shooting this video because I want to talk to you today about living your goals and dreams in life and achieving them. Yeah, I just want to talk to you from my heart. This is a big topic. This is why I do what I do. I'm going to share some stories with you, because chances are right now you're somewhere in your life. Maybe you're not totally fulfilled with your job or what you're doing, or your business isn't going as fast as you'd like it to go, or it isn't where you want it to be. And there's somewhere like over here where you do really want to be, and you can see it's possible for you. So I want to share with you some things that I've learned through my journeys that I feel can help and inspire you. So a quick heads up to all of you that have been looking to join the 12-week Soulful Money Masterclass. We start October the 1st. So you literally have less than 24 hours to enroll. So if you've been thinking about doing that, I highly recommend you make the decision and join the community. I'll put a link somewhere down below this video. You can click and you can go enroll, and we'll kick everything off. I mean, the whole reason why Chris and I put the masterclass together, kind of the overarching bigger goal, is to support people in living out their goals and dreams in life. So let me give you some examples. Excuse me. There's three types of people in the world. There's employees, there's entrepreneurs, and there's entrepreneurs. And at a very young age, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I think I was I was a kid. I was really young, and I remember thinking, I want time freedom. I want to be able to do what I want, when I want, not be tied down to a job or a boss. This is obviously when I was older as a teenager, but when I was really young, I just wanted freedom. I just wanted to do what I want when I wanted. And I wasn't very good with control, or people telling me what to do. And so there's entrepreneurs, which is myself, and maybe that's you. There's entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are people that typically work for an entrepreneur, very, very close, creative people. And they're amazing too. They're typically assistants to an entrepreneur or a CEO. And then there's employees, which is the vast majority of the world. Maybe that's what you do. And everyone knows what an employee is. Neither are better or whatever. They're all just like different sort of roles that we play. But if you want to go from employee to entrepreneur, which is probably why you're watching this video, it takes a completely different mindset. Okay, so I started, the last job I actually had as an employee, I was 19. And I started contract work in construction when I was 20. I did that until I was 25, and I joined my first network marketing company when I was 25. And I absolutely crashed and burned. It was terrible. And so I know for those of you that are where you're not where you want to be in your business, I know what that feels like to just be given it everything you have. You're doing everything they're telling you to do, and it's not happening for you. Which is another reason why we started the masterclass, is to really support people on a deeper level on what's actually stopping you from being able to create the freedom and the success and everything that you desire, the joy, the happiness, the traveling. So I joined my first company. I think my first check was around $40. And I remember thinking, if I can make $40 on my own at 25, then I can do this. I remember thinking I can do this, right? And I just went for it. But the problem was I just kept failing. I kept failing. Finally, I got a mentor. It was about a year after that, maybe a couple years, I got a mentor that I hired. His name's John Assaraf. Maybe you know him. So he mentored me for 3 years, taught me so much about beliefs and mindset and attitude and showing up. Like a big part of business is really it's showing up, right? And so then, I just continued to lean into my fears, and it was a few years after that, finally broke through and started working with this amazing woman, Rachel, and was able to create a 6-figure income in 10 months. And it was like, oh my God, I went from my first check, $40, into creating this. And It's amazing. It's such a great feeling. And then, went on to last year, a year ago, launching my coaching business, Money and Miracles Breakthrough Coaching, and then grew that business up to a 6-figure income in 6 months. And just so honored. And so all that means is that I'm very blessed and fortunate to work with a lot of people and be a part of their life-changing process. Because your business is not about you, right? And money is just, it is an important thing in life, but it's the result of the activities that you're doing to help people. Okay, so it should never be your primary focus. Your focus should be serving and helping people. So this goes back to like stepping into living your life, the life you want, the goals and the dreams that you have. I'll give you guys a couple of tips. First and foremost, gratitude is a huge thing. I'm incredibly grateful for the life that I have and the people that I get to work with. Absolutely blessed. So let me go back to and this is a big part because a lot of us aren't grateful because we're frustrated. But let me go back to the employee over here versus the entrepreneur. So there's a very different level of thinking. And what I've found with people working with people is when they're in their role as an employee working for a job, even as a contractor, they step out and they want to grow something in either network marketing or coaching business or doing something that they really, really love. And they find that they struggle. It seems to be harder for people to make money as an entrepreneur or a business owner than it is as an employee. And that's because they're bumping up against an old belief system that isn't supporting them as an entrepreneur. And so there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of fears. Apologize if it's getting kind of dark. Try to brighten that up. There you go. There's a lot of fears. There's a lot of resistance. And what happens with most people is they have the idea. And so they're like, I'm going to grow this. I'm going to do this. You step out, you take action, you get rejected. And then you just pull back. You pull back and then you stay in the comfort zone of being an employee. And so you've got to get really, really good at leaning into your fear. Really good at it. You've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You've got to get comfortable with rejection. That was my hardest thing, that I had to get comfortable with this. When I really started to go after what I want in my life, my goals and dreams, it required me to do everything that I was scared to do. And it required me to get better with my skills of being able to talk to people and being able to help them get what they want out of their life. And I think the biggest thing that I was most fearful of was that people wouldn't like me anymore. On some level, they would either not want to be my friend, or they would think I did something wrong to them or bad to them, by bringing up my business. And so I would not feel very confident in my business, not feel very confident in myself in leading people. And when I really got that and started leaning into that fear, I always tell people that you integrate through action. So the old beliefs over here as an entrepreneur, you have to integrate them and create new empowering beliefs over here as an employee, over here as an entrepreneur. So I started leaning into those fears. I just started taking action. There's no other way around it. I mean, you can read all the books, you can go to all the events, you can do all those things, and you can grow on that level. But until you actually really get into doing the work, your life really won't change. And so I said, all right, let's do this. So I jumped in, I got comfortable being uncomfortable, started taking action in my business, had really great mentors. I still have great mentors and coaches in my life. I have one coach. I always stick to one coach. I learn from people for several years. I learn from multiple people, but I always have one mentor. And that's important to me. And the reason why is because I believe that for me personally, I like to stay with my mentor for at least 3 years. And just learn as much as I can from them. Amazing coach. And if you're watching this, I love you. So where was I? Yes. So anyways, leaning in, started making more money, started helping more people, started feeling more confident and taking massive action. I'll let you guys know, when I first started having success in network marketing, I was talking to a lot of people to get that going. And I was making a lot of dials, and teams started growing and started making more calls, started meeting more people in person. It does take a level of commitment. you might not have a ton of time, but you could invest 1 hour to 30 minutes consistently, 5 to 7 days a week. If you do that, your business will grow. So that's first and foremost. When I launched my coaching business, I did the first month I was offering free 20-minute calls. I did 80 of those calls in about a month's time frame to launch my business. So it's about showing up. You have to show up, which is accepting life. This is all what we teach in the masterclass is we basically, first dive into what is it that you really, really want in your life. And then we go into, okay, what are the beliefs you have that are no longer serving you as an employee? And you're gonna need to create support structures in place that will help you. That's the community that we have. That's my mentorship, that's Chris's mentorship, to support you to create the new habits and the new beliefs that will allow you to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's where the magic happens. That's where it's fun. That's where your business becomes fun, where it's no longer fearful. And you're like, holy shit, I gotta talk to these people and this is gonna be scary. It goes into a space that it's like, wow, I really get to help this person. I really get to impact this person's life. I'm a part of Chris asked me the other day, she said, and this is a great question. She said, what do most people come to you thanking you for? I thought, wow, that's a good question. And I thought, wow, a lot of people come to me, most people come to me thanking me that I've somehow changed their life in a positive way. And I think that's pretty amazing. So I'll go back to the question of how many people's lives do you need to change in order to change your own? Because that's all you're doing. So I guess I'm shooting this video for you from my heart to just tell you to just go for it. You got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose. You're gonna learn along the way and you're gonna grow as a person. And you're totally, totally capable of this. If I can do this from starting to make my first 40 bucks to creating the time freedom life I have today, working with the most incredible people ever that I love so much, then you can do it too, okay? Side note, I dropped out of high school when I was in grade 11. So if I can do it, shit, you can do it. You don't have to be smart. You just gotta get consistent, take action, and lean into your fear. So I believe in you so much, I highly recommend you join the masterclass. Okay, I'll be working with you closely. Chris will be working with you closely. We've got a tight group in there, and it starts October the 1st. The doors close October the 1st, so you've got to get in. If you can click on the link and it's still there, then you can still enroll. And this is going to set you up over the next 3 months. You got to think, we're going to be working together October, November, and December. So you're going to have a whole new mindset, a whole new belief system, a whole new level of confidence. Your business is, you're going to have the support structures in place to grow your business and get what you want out of your life. And this is really going to set you up for 2016. So I hope, like I said, I'll put a link somewhere down below that you click and that you get started and that you just decide. It's scary, I get it. Go for it. Go for it. This is your next step. If you feel it's right in your heart, do it. And I hope to see you inside the community. Love you guys so much. Mwah. I'm going to enjoy my day, and we will talk to you guys on the next video, or we'll see you in the masterclass. Talk to you soon. If you're looking to get started with the 12-week Soulful Money Masterclass, we start October the 1st. It's $199 per month over 3 months, or you can do a one-time upfront payment for $555 and save $42. Here's what you get inside the program. You get 1 hour live group Q&A coaching calls where Chris and I will be coaching you and others live on the call to help you have breakthroughs in your life and your business. At the end of those group coaching calls, you'll receive a live visualization because we believe all the answers are inside of you, and that is going to be a huge breakthrough process for you. You'll also receive inner and outer wealth training videos, access to the exclusive Soulful Money Masterclass community. You'll receive step-by-step breakthrough coursework, morning success rituals and mantras, accountability, motivation and support, and 24/7 access for coaching from Chris and myself inside the community. Again, we start October the 1st. I hope you take action right now, get started, and save your seat. And I can't wait to kick off the class with you. Congratulations for those of you who are getting started.